Saluton, parolas Tomaso. Hodiaŭ ni refoje parolos pri Esperanta prononcado. Ni parolos pri la tiel nomataj diftongoj en Esperanto, la prononcado de eŭ, ei, ai, kaj uj, kaj aŭ. Unue mi volas danki vin por spekti mian unuan filmon pri prononcado, kaj tio estas pri la vorto scias. Ĝi jam havas 2000 spektojn, do dankon por tiuj kiuj spektis ĝin. Do bone, sed tiu filmo estos iomete malsame, ĉar mi parolos en la angla. Ĉar mi celas ĉefe la anglajn parolantojn de Esperanto, ĉar temas pri specife angla problemo, kaj mi fakte reagas al priskribo de la sono pere de anglaj vortoj. Do oni ofte vidas en teksto, ke oni prononcas la vorton laŭ certa maniero. Kaj demando estas, ĉu vere tiuj tekstaj priskriboj helpas, aŭ ĉu ni simple faru per filmeto. Okay, so the conversation here started. We're talking about this pronunciation of the letter E. This was on an online forum, and the question was whether the E at the end of the word should be pronounced like E or like EJ. And I had a question what the person meant by that. And we had a fairly in-depth conversation, and I've seen a few people do this since then too in other places, so I wanted to talk about that a little bit. As I said in the Lernu kun Logano video, that there are different ways to pronounce the letter E that are within the range of normal and acceptable and clear, and we could think of them in terms of the English word get and gate. So let's first talk about Esperanto vowels. Esperanto vowels are pure, and when we say pure, what we mean is there's not a lot of movement in them, right? So we could say boat, right? O. And we get that boat sound. It's in English it's two different sounds, but in Esperanto if we talk about something you wear on your feet, that would be boto, bo. It's not boto, it's boto, boto. And the same thing goes for the letter E. So when I say it's like the E in et or the A in eight, that's true in terms of the vocal quality, but not in terms of the way the vowel is pronounced. So we don't say gate, right? It's not, when I say it's like the A in gate, so we could say bone, or we could say bone, bone. Right, so just because I'm using a slightly different quality in the last letter there doesn't mean it's a different vowel. So when we talk about diphthongs in Esperanto, people will hear that the letters E, wo, or EJ, or A, wo, together, those are diphthongs. And there are some well-known Esperanto grammar folks that don't use that word diphthong. In fact, in PMEG, in the PMEG, the only reference to diphthongs are things that you shouldn't pronounce sounds like diphthongs, right? There are no diphthongs in Esperanto, according to some writers. So when we say that EJ is a diphthong, what we really mean is it's two letters that are often sound together, all right? All right, so the timing of this discussion was kind of interesting because I had just put up an article on my blog on transparent language. I'll put the link in the description. A little bit about the pronunciation of vowels, and I had some examples in there. And these were examples of words with E. So I usually try to use what I call the E in get, that kind of E sound. So here are some of the words that I suggested to use for practice. Revene, nepre, gene, strebe, and necredeble. All right, so I can say them again with that brighter A as in gate sound. Revene, nepre, gene, strebe, necredeble. Right, so that when I say each E sound, the E sound doesn't move around. It's that same pure sound. And whichever one you use, that's fine. It's good to try to make it consistent. When you say those words, it's good to try to make the E the same in every one. Re, ve, ne, gene, nepre, strebe, necredeble. Okay, before I get to the last section of my plan here, I also had a request to clarify some of the other letter combinations. So we have the E, I'll say it in Esperanto, the E, wo combination, and that's el, as in Europo, auta mio. We have, let's see, eu, au, as in baldau, or Australio. And then we have, what's another one? AJ, as in kai or kaito. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Ui, Esperantujo. By the way, notice I just said Esperantujo. Even though in my head I said Esperantujo. Esperantujo. There really shouldn't be a big difference as to how it sounds when you break it down by syllable. Okay, I have some minimal pairs, that is some words that, these are actually real words, that are pronounced differently just by one letter. So we have glatseo or glatseio. We have pizzeo, which is a kind of tree, pizzeo, or we have pizzeio, which is pizza parlor. We have trancheo, trancheio. The first one would be a trench. The second one is a place for cutting. Trancheo, trancheio. Ideo, ideio. Ideo, ideio. Right, so we have an idea or a place for offspring. This one's, some of these are a little contrived, but anyway, these are conceivable words. Sakeo, which is a Japanese beverage, and sakeio, which is a place for keeping your bags. Sakeo, sakeio. Paneo, paneio. Paneo, la auto paneis, ni havis paneon, kiam ni veturigis al la paneio. Turneo, turneio. Correo, correio. The second one being a place for hearts. And pureo, pureio. Thanks for watching. Hope you can subscribe to our channel if this is your first time here. Let your friends know about Esperanto Variety Show. It's nice to have more people watching it. I appreciate your support that way. Share the video, mention it in online groups. And then I also want to thank some people. I want to thank Crazy Dog Tees for this neat Covfefe t-shirt. So I'll put a link to them in the description. And I also want to thank Timoteo and the other patronoi who are supporting this channel on Patreon. Of course, we always have a link at the end to Patreon, so please check that out. We got some nice thank you gifts and that sort of thing, and certainly your support makes it possible to keep making videos. So thanks for the encouragement. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about eu, a, I, oi, and whether Esperanto has diphthongs. Thanks.